Welcome back to the Indian Wisdom Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Raj Balkaran. More importantly, you might be looking for some living wisdom that you can apply to your life. Today's topic is a very serious topic indeed. Today we discuss the wisdom of play. Yes, you heard that right. It is a four-letter word. It's a fun word indeed, play. Play is no ordinary thing. Children naturally play. They come into the world with the ability to play unlearnt. It is innate. One can think of the state of play or joy as innate, and indeed it is the conditioning and the concerns of mundane life which obscure the nature of play. Another way to think of this is that our soul, our Atman, the ancients describe as or ascribe three qualities to: Sat, existence; Chit, consciousness; and ānanda, bliss. Otherwise, what's the point of all this? Do we really want to be isolated from creation and everyone else? Where's the motivation? Where's the fun? Well, the ancients say that the soul itself is made of bliss. Indeed, the bliss body, the ānandamaya kosha, is the sheath that connects the gross and subtle body to the Atman itself. There's also a very important concept in Indic thought, a theological concept called līlā. Līlā means play or divine play. It is understood that the world itself is nothing more than the play of the divine. You know, this might seem to be a trivial or perhaps even vexing concept, but let loose a little. Have some joie de vivre. Have some joy of life. Embrace play. See what happens. Do you know a wise person bereft of joy? You may know many expositors of wisdom teachings or Vedanta, etc., who may be quite knowledgeable, quite learned. But if they're bereft of joy, then it is an intellectual attainment. It is not an experiential attainment, because wisdom itself allows the being to expand. So today I'll tell a tale of a figure named Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa is actually one of the avatars, one of the descents of the divine. The divine descends into flesh in order to accomplish the aim of protection, age after age. Kṛṣṇa most famously plays a pivotal role in the Mahabharata, in the great epic war, where he is the charioteer of the great archer Arjuna. But the tale I tell occurs at a point in his biography, his career, long before he is a statesman, long before he is a sagacious wisdom teacher, indeed when he is yet a child. One day, when Kṛṣṇa was still a little boy, he and his older brother Balarama were playing in the yard with some of their friends. Balarama noticed that Kṛṣṇa was eating dirt and ran inside to tattle on him and fetch their mother Yaśoda. Some things are perennial and cross-cultural and transhistoric, such as tattling on kith and kin. Yaśoda, Kṛṣṇa's mother, ran out in haste and prepared to intervene. "Have you been eating dirt?" Yaśoda asked Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa vigorously shook his head. "Are you sure about that?" Yaśoda pressed on. "No, I haven't," muttered Kṛṣṇa, with dirt covering his lips and cheeks. "Kṛṣṇa, we've talked about your naughty pranks," scolded Yaśoda. "Now, are you very sure you have not been eating mud?" Kṛṣṇa vigorously shook his head once more. "All right," said Yaśoda, with as much sternness as she could possibly muster in the face of so adorable a son. You know, I was teasing with a student the other day that the divine makes children cute. Why else would you be able to put up with them and clean them and do all kinds of things? You know, they spit up in your hand and you're fine. Why? They're adorable. An adult does that to you, it's an assault charge. So she's aiming to be stern with her adorable Kṛṣṇa. And she says, "Okay, Open up your mouth then. Are you sure you want me to do that? He asked. Yes, I'm sure. Enough stalling. Now open up. Kṛṣṇa grinned, then opened his mouth to let Yaśoda look inside. She indeed saw dirt in his mouth, and was about to reprimand her adorably mischievous child when she was stopped in her tracks. Time stopped. She was aghast at what she saw. The tiny mound of dirt grew to the size of her entire yard and filled a field and an entire hillside. Yaśoda saw within Kṛṣṇa's mouth the great continents and oceans of the earth. And then the scene grew grander still. She saw the sun, the moon, the planets, the stars, the galactic expanse. She beheld a dizzying array of stars that comprised the night skies and galaxies upon galaxies whirling about the universe. She was utterly mesmerized, inebriated, witnessing the rise and fall of cycles of time in her son's mouth. And the lives of all beings, past, present, future, rising and falling like ripples upon a pond. She even saw herself looking into her son's mouth, inebriated, humbled by this cosmic vision. She realized that her son was no ordinary being. He must be none other than the Lord, the all-pervasive Lord, from the Sanskrit verb root Vishnu. Vish means to pervade, the all-pervasive Vishnu, the consciousness that pervades the cosmos, preserver of the universe itself. She realized this must be Vishnu having taken on flesh, incarnation, in the body of her precious son. Kṛṣṇa must be part of some divine play for the restoration of righteousness on earth. Finding herself enveloped in Kṛṣṇa's mouth, she saw the Lord himself manifest before her, radiant, beaming in his four-armed form. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hail Vishnu, Lord of the universe, exclaimed Yaśoda, her knees knocking in both terror and delight. She then bowed reverently before the divine form of Vishnu. How may I serve you, my Lord? You are already serving me, Mother Yaśoda, declared the Lord, a smile upon his lips. For having incarnated as Kṛṣṇa, yet a child, and yet only the divine love and protection that a mother, indeed a parent, can give. There is no greater dharma in the universe than protecting those who need it. And as I protect all beings, so do you protect your son. And for this I bless you 1,000-fold. For your maternal sacrifices and care. Lord, I'm sorry that I've been so rough with you at times. I will have to be more respectful, knowing that my son is no other than an incarnation of you. Please forgive me for scolding Kṛṣṇa. Yaśoda, you will do no such thing. Just as you scold Kṛṣṇa when he errs, so too do I scold you now, Vishnu replied. Kṛṣṇa is as human as he is divine, and he needs the loving discipline that only a mother can give. You fill him with your love and your nurturance, and so when you discipline him, he does not chafe. He does not suffer from the absence of self-esteem. He knows that he is loved. He knows that he has made a mistake. He does not think that he is a mistake. And that is a testament to your unending love and acceptance. Only a mother can fulfill this role, child of a life. The roles you play are all part of the divine play for a higher purpose. And so I will grant you a boon at this time. I will bless you to forget what you have learned today, since in forgetting, you will be able to attain your greatest joy in this life, being Kṛṣṇa's mother. Yaśoda thanked the Lord for his compassionate gift, the gift of Maya, the gift of illusion, the gift of delusion, which, when well placed, is nothing other than divine itself. She was quite grateful for his compassion, praising the play of gods as he vanished. She then found herself back in the mundane world in the blinking of an eye, in her yard, looking into her child's mouth. She swiftly removed the dirt that was there, scolding him for his naughty pranks. Kṛṣṇa simply grinned. Surely Kṛṣṇa must have been hungry, reasoned Yaśoda. which is why he was eating dirt. So she picked him up, gave him a kiss on the forehead, and took him inside for a snack. Kṛṣṇa was delighted, as was Mother Yaśoda. The parity between Vishnu's divine and child forms is also found in the story of the great sage Markandeya. The meditation was interrupted by a torrential downpour. The end of the world was nigh. Well, not the end of the world. There's no real apocalypse in Indic thought. Reuse, reduce, recycle. This eco-friendly worldview where, all things are biodegradable, as it were. They're all dissolved in the primordial oceans at the end of this age, so that they may be created anew, so that the universe may be created anew at the beginning of the next. And Markandeya was caught in meditation at this very juncture. The cosmic deluge had begun. The earth was soon covered in water, and he saw something quite miraculous. Atop a massive wave, Markandeya spotted a mystical banyan tree, somehow thriving despite the flood. Upon approaching it, he saw a babe in one of the banyan's branches. Mesmerized, he approached a child, only to be swallowed in by his in-breath. Much like Yaśoda, Markandeya witnessed the cosmic expanse unfurling within the mouth of the child. Markandeya realized it must be none other than Vishnu, entering his yogic slumber at the end of the age. Like Yaśoda, Markandeya was returned from the mouth of the child. The difference being the stories of Markandeya and Yaśoda is that Markandeya did not forget what he experienced. He's a self-realized sage. As a sage, he was conscious of the revelation before him and remembered it well. Yaśoda forgot what she was shown by divine ordinance so that she could carry out her role in this divine play. An important concept in the world of Indian philosophy is that of līlā, play. This doctrine views mundane realities resulting from the play of the divine. In this narrative vignette, one sees the divine play specifically superimposed on the child's play. Play is no mundane thing. It occurs when children feel safe and lose themselves in the moment. You're allowed to be happy. You're allowed to have fun. Indeed, you should. At any point in your life journey. We have much to learn from children in this respect. In many ways, the spiritual quest is one of regaining our childlike mindset, our trust, our faith, our joy within the context of a more matured awareness. This is really a beautiful idea, I think, more than an idea. Ideas are wonderful, but really what we're after, I think, in Wisdom School is experience. It is the experiential corollary to the ideas rattling around in the brain or on the page. And when we feel safe, when we feel joyful, do we really feel more alive than in that state? When do we feel most alive? Is it not in a state akin to play? And why is that? It's because ānanda, bliss, is our essence. This is why so many saints and sages take on an official initiate name, including Yogananda, for example, including the word ānanda, because it is indication that they have imbibed that unending bliss, which is part and parcel of the being of all beings. And so the next time you go out and have fun, whatever that fun is, that F word fun, think about this other four-letter word play and ask yourself, are you really enjoying yourself? Is this something that you're enjoying? Does this bring you joy? Think about this the next time you choose to do something in your spare time. Are you enjoying yourself? Does it bring you joy? Well, I'm glad that we covered this very serious topic. Thank you for listening. I look forward to more chats with you on the application of Indic wisdom. Feel free to reach out to find me of service in any way, shape, or form, whether one-on-one, whether through the online school, maybe courses you'd like to take. I've been getting exceeding requests for contributions towards yoga teacher training programs and other sorts of programs. By all means, get in touch if I can be of service in that way. Until next time, keep well, keep listening, and keep contemplating the power of play. Namaste.